Hey guys, I'm Boxing Yeti here, or Jeremiah Tyndall. You make the call. I got my posters in the back, got my brand new contacts in my eyes, and I got 5 Avacyn restored packs. I'm going to do each video, different parts. I'm going to review the packs, talk about them, what cards I pick in a draft, and basically what rares in the pack. So, let's get started. I got a Dark Ascension earlier, and I pulled a Hellrider. And my dog today, she bit my thumb where I got a hole in my thumb. It sucks. So, let's get going here. Usually Avacyn sucks for uncommons and commons, so. Alright. First common is Banners Raised. It's a 1 mana pump spell. It pluses your creatures +1/+0. This card probably should not see play in any format in existence because this is complete garbage. I mean, the extra buff is good, but it's not good for 1 mana. Next card is Rot-Crown Ghoul. It's a 5 mana 3/3 zombie blue. When it dies, a player mills 5 cards from their library. I mean, he's a zombie. He kind of helps out with black-blue zombies for limited. And he's pretty good with Gravecrawler if you pull him in your draft or pool. And he's not too bad, but he could see little to none play. Next card is a Thraben Valiant. It's a 2 for a 2/1 Vigilance Human Soldier. A Human Soldier is not bad. A creature that has Vigilance is always good. And it's not a bad body. 2/1 is not bad, so could see play. Next is Cloud Shift, one of my favorite cards from this set for commons. It's a 1 mana card that exiles a creature you control and returns it back onto the battlefield under your control. So you could take control of a creature with like Zealous Conscripts, Act of Treason, play this, the creature's yours. I'm thinking of a deck with this and it's going to be awesome, so I can't wait. Leap of Faith is a 3 mana common. Creature gets flying and prevents all damage that would be dealt to this creature this turn. So you make your Stromkirk Noble a flying creature that blocks a Angel Trinity, blocks a Thundermaw Hellkite after the trigger resolves. It's not that bad, but it shouldn't see any play. Oh my god. Somberwald Vigilante. This guy is horrendous. I actually used him in my sealed tournaments at midnight, and he's pretty bad. He's a 1 mana 1/1 human warrior. Whenever he becomes blocked by a creature, he deals 1 damage to that creature. He's just a shitty creature. Don't even use him. Essence Harvest is pretty good actually. I like this card a lot. It's a 3 mana sorcery, black. Target player loses X life and you gain X life. So they lose X, you gain X. Where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So if you control like a Harvester of Souls, you're going to gain 5 life, they're going to lose 5 life, and pretty good. Another good card, Driver of the Dead. It's a 4 mana 3/2 vampire. When Driver of the Dead dies, return target creature convert a mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So this guy dies, you get 1 dude back. So this guy dies, you get a Butcher Ghoul back. It's pretty good. Galvanic Alchemist is a pretty good soulbound dude. It basically untaps a creature for 3 mana with a blue in there. And it's soulbound, so there's a little combo with this. You like blink out, I forgot what it was, but you blink out something with this guy, untap something, and you could just go infinite. Next we have Timberland Guide. It's a 2 mana 1/1. When it enters, put a counter on target creature. So it's basically a 2 mana 2/2. I could pump a Champion of the Parish twice with the counter to human, so it's not bad. Our first uncommon is Gold Knight Redeemer. It's an angel. It's a 6 mana 4/4 flyer. And when it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each other creature you control. So if you have 4 creatures, you get 8 life, which is pretty good. It's not bad for a late late round guy. He's pretty good. A card that doesn't see really much play, Barter in Blood. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. I like this card a lot. It's pretty good if you have no creatures out or something you want to get rid of. And it just allows you to get rid of 2 dudes for 4 mana. And our last uncommon is Stern Mentor. It's a 4 mana 2/2 soulbound. And when you pair a creature, each of those creatures allow you to mill 2 cards from a player's library. And our rare is actually a mythic rare, which isn't bad. We got a Gisela, Blade of Goldnight. And it's a legendary creature, a 5/5 first strike flyer, double white, 1 red, 4 colorless. If a source would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, so if you deal damage to someone, it deals double. And when they deal damage to you or a permanent, you cut it in half. So it's not a bad card right now. I mean, it sees some play in Reanimator decks, but it's a pretty big bomb in Limited. I'd recommend it. And we got a forest and this piece of garbage. So that was the first pack of the 5. Hopefully you enjoyed my analysis of these shitty cards. I'm sorry for saying that, but I don't like Avacyn's commons and uncommons too much. But hopefully we get better pulls where I can talk about better things. So talk to you later, and hopefully you enjoy the first video.